One of the third things in our communities, and this is across the board, across all racial groups, we tend to hide children with disabilities.
It was not easy to bring your child to church. When you bring your child to church with a disability, people will be staring at you and it will be like they've just seen a ghost or something else that they don't know.
Children with special needs or people with special needs, they need to be fed spiritually. They need to be fed spiritually. They need that.
Ever and ever. Amen.
I was meeting more and more people and parents who were crying for help. The parents wanted mainly to be accepted by their own parish community. That was the huge thing with any parent who has a child with a disability. And the second one was that their children should be accepted in the sacraments. They were being denied sacramental access because there was no program to allow them to show their readiness.
Meet Sister Teresa Marie Healy, a Dominican Sisters of South Africa missionary and founder of the country's SPRED program. SPRED stands for Special Religious Development Program, and it is one of several missionary projects in South Africa to be funded by the Toronto office of the Pontifical Mission Societies. SPRED began in the 1950s in France and is now a worldwide movement aimed at developing the spiritual capacities of mentally challenged Catholic children. For Sister Teresa, SPRED was the answer to prayers of parents raising children with mental disabilities.
Research had shown that people with disability have a great spiritual dignity and reverence and respect, and it needed just a program to allow them to flourish and develop. And that's what we found with developing the SPRED program in South Africa.
So SPRED is trying to bring people out with disabilities, physical and mental, and make them part of the community. That people come to accept that reality and live with people, and that people become accepted in the community.
It's a good program. It's much needed. We have a lot of people, including young people in the parish community, who are physically challenged and who have various disabilities. So I find it my role to promote the ministry very well, and also to make parents and family feel comfortable regarding the ministry, so that they can open up and send their children to our SPRED ministries.
SPRED is entirely volunteer and parish-based. The volunteers are first trained into the ways spirituality can be taught and practiced by special needs people, and then they become their spiritual companions, a one-on-one partnering system whereby each companion takes time every week to welcome and encourage their special needs faith partner.
I have a group in my parish for SPRED. We are looking after everybody who's in disability, disabled people in the church as a catechist, to share the word of God with them. Because all along they've been staying at home. Nobody could help them because we didn't know how to help them.
But with the SPRED now, I think people, they are starting realizing that there are people with a disability. And they can host a mass for themselves. They can do everything that we are doing at the church.
Sister Healy's South African version of SPRED began in the early 1990s in the Archdiocese of Johannesburg. Now, with more than half the archdiocesan parishes with SPRED groups, many other South African dioceses are signing on.
Basically, we had to get a safe place, a sacred space, where our friends were accepted for who they are, not focused on their limitations whatsoever, but accepted for who they are and allowed to develop their own spirituality.
They are special to us. They are our friends, and they need to have our respect. And we need to also restore their dignity, because in most cases what we have found is their dignity have been taken away from them because of their disabilities.
This is what I'm very proud of, that volunteers run in a group for 2 or 3 years and then go up to the next level. And we provide skills training for group development and for trainers. And they do training programs from the Bible College, so they have a biblical background as well as small group dynamic background, and they do those skills as well.
I've got more from people with disabilities than I gave them, because they are honest. They have no hidden agendas. They embrace me, they love me, they accept me as I am. And that's how they taught me to accept people as they are, because I'm accepted for who I am.
I see within the next few years, not too many, I will step back altogether, and this whole diocese will be run by seculars completely, and it will not rock. It is so firm already, and they do such a good job.